Let's look at the vocals for Love to Be. Here we go, we're in our original session once again. The thing about the original vocals is that I just want the melody idea, the vibe, vaguely the right lyrics, any like kind of layering that's integral to the song. Beyond that, not too worried. So the tuning is not it. Those are the OG vocals. Real brutal tuning, just so that the idea's there. We'll then jump through to, on this next one, I've redone a bunch of the vocals because I was submitting it for funding. Jump in, you make me feel love again. Folding and falling, heartbeat begins. We hold for nothing, we'd rather be lonely. We'd rather be lonely. The way that I'm singing it is more gentle. And I've just kind of figured out the part a bit more. It's still not quite the quality of vocal that I'd want for the final thing. And I also didn't have my second verse at this point. It's just the first verse looped. On this one, come up with my original bridge idea. Did you wait for a song? Did you find nothing wrong with us? At the time it was all too much. Too slow, let's go. My vocal chain for that is I've got that same reverb that I had originally. The lead vocal's going through a bit of a chorus just to take the edge off when it's by itself. And then tuning, a couple different EQs. Changed out my compressor, got a little bit more going on for that lead vocal, got a little bit of processing on those BVs. Let's see if we can find the next iteration. So after the funding was accepted, but before the session where we did the drums and stuff, I had a writing session with my friend Amy, and we came up with the second verse. I also came up with the additional harmonies in the second pre-chorus. They were really fun to do, I'm going to be honest. Jump in, I want to feel love again. Folding and falling, heartbeats within. At this point, I did also try to see if I could start recording this final vocals. So I redid all of my verses just so that they were cohesive, just in case I did decide that I wanted to keep those as the final ones. And I redid a couple of the chorus as well, but you can hear that there's some clashing notes. I'm not really singing it very well in some parts. In this session, we're now in the nitty gritty of the vocal recording, where I am trying to get my final vocal. It can be really variable, the tone of my vocal and how I'm feeling and how my body is really contribute to what the vocal sounds like. And so it means that I kind of have to re-record the vocal a bunch of times until I get it to the point where I'm happy. With this Roundhead recording, I didn't get there. So quiet. Disappointing because it was a good microphone, but the way my voice is, I don't like it. So let's see. And straight away we open up onto auto-tune. Let's have a listen. The day fades. Sounds like that's the final vocal. Jump in. You make me feel love again. Correct lyrics. Folding if only. I don't think that's the final chorus vocal, but I think it's on its way. I did a bunch more doubles for the lead. The mix of the harmonies there's too many lows in there, and that lead isn't very good. The mix is going to change quite drastically, and same for this bridge as well.
Did you try for a summer love? Did you find nothing wrong with us? At the time, was it all too much?
All right, let's go to the next iteration and see how they've progressed. Let's have a look here. I've kept these ones, but I also have these chorus vocals as well now. Let's listen.
We hold for nothing. We'd rather be lonely. We'd rather be lonely.
That's starting to sound like the final vocals. So I've done some more recording. If we just listen to the difference between these three.
We hold for nothing. We'd rather be lonely. We hold for nothing. We'd rather be lonely.
And then these ones, I'm 90% sure I did at home.
We hold for nothing. We'd rather be lonely.
Okay, moving on to the next one, because I don't think we're quite there yet. All right, here we go. So for the final mix, you'll firstly notice that a bunch of the stuff is frozen because I started maxing out the session. So you can see I did actually end up keeping those chorus vocals. It's just the blend, like how I've mixed them together, that's kind of been the difference.
We hold for nothing. We'd rather be lonely. We'd rather be lonely.
And it's these new vocals that are actually like the lead loudest ones. And then these other ones are just in there as support. And then even more in the second half of the second chorus.
We hold for nothing.
Which then stay through for the final one.
We hold for nothing.
And the BBs.
We'd rather be lonely. We'd rather be lonely.
I've kind of just changed the processing on them depending what they are and depending what they needed. Actually going through that same reverb and that same chorus. So I guess I just got the vibe right when I did it originally and decided to keep it that way. All right, that's the vocals. That's Love to Be. I hope you liked learning about it. Go listen to it and watch the music video. Thanks.